Hello everybody and welcome back to TXB Leagues. I'm your host, it's TD, and today we have Alphenfestung. Alright, on Cafe Dostoevsky, as we do start, of course we are going to see Synergy heading to this attack first, and on the defense is Alphen. We're going to see the Jackal ban here, the potential of course to track those roamers off the board nice and early. Again, that Jackal, it's going to be quite a big banned pick across most of these maps, especially for this. So we're going to see a DC to start off with by Sector. We'll see if he jumps back in sooner or later. It is going to be the Habana though, going to be the next ban on the list here for this attacking potential. And now that Habana can be very useful for those X-Caros, especially opening up small areas of access point. And can of course supply quite a bit of utility across opening up those hard walls, and especially those hatches for that kitchen side too. Valkyrie going to be the ban there. That Nitro cell and those cameras together come in very, very useful, but getting rid of that on the board is very significant to start off with. A lot of teams do prefer of course to remove that information and off that board nice and quickly there. Alright, and finally here it is, the mirror. It's going to be chucked on the board as most teams would expect here on Cafe. Mirror is not liked, as you know, teams do use that in their strategy a lot, especially for that top floor play, as well as we can see it as well come out for that reading. Not too much in this sense. We're just going to see if we do get this request for a pause to see if we can get him back in there, or else if that is the case, the defense will be starting off a 5v4 on Bar and Cocktail. I'm getting a long message being typed out, but I'm not too sure. Rehost. Full rehost. Can he not connect again? Okay, we may be getting a rehost. Okay. Rehost. Okay, well that's the rehost to start off with. It is of course the bans, and we'll get, I'm just gonna let everyone leave. Oh, that's really anticlimactic. Oh no. Right. Oh wait, he's not. Oh, he's back. Oh wait, no. Okay, he's back. Okay, brilliant. Okay, we'll continue then. As I say that, he joins back. Just gonna make sure the rep is satisfied with that. Alright, it's all good. Alright, jumping in then to Bar and Cocktail. Mozzie and Mute coming onto the board there as well. Frost is actually going to be on the board. We do have full electricals and, of course, wall denial on the board. That does, of course, leave a lot of potential there. We have the Thatcher on the board there too. So, you know, either team can, of course, utilize that as best as possible. We're going to see the attack, actually, here from Synergy. We're going to see the Jackal on that ban, as well as that Habana, and that gives a lot of opportunity to use this Flores, this Thatcher, this Ace. And we're also going to see, of course, the infamous Thinker coming out with those nades as well, which going to be very beneficial, as well as them adrenaline surges as well, and running the LMG there as well. Gecko Craze with those nomad jabs as well, those air jabs. We're actually going to see opening up, nearly got a headshot there actually. Opening up into the rotate there between the washroom, as well as the mute jammers going on that white stairs. Not too much to, of course, scatter around. You don't have those Malusis, you don't have those Aruni gates. We are just playing with that barb, with them shields and those frost mats really on site here. So quite a shield ran top site here that we do have on the board to start off with, which Parker is going to answer to, hopefully, with a load of Flores drones that will be deployed in as soon as possible. Going to have a field day with utility denial already. Zyko going to take a down through the wall there. I'm not too sure if he's going to know that he's downed him, but that will be a start off for the down there. Mad King is going to be around to try and get that revive. It looks like a quick revive, and he's going to be able to get him off the board there. Brilliant. Lucky, of course, he's not going to see the down. He's not going to hear it, meaning he can't finish that kill or get a nade in there at all. Okay, we have hatches opening up, and that will be the frost map removed as the Selma, I believe, does get destroyed a little bit there and cannot open on that complete red side wall. Psycho is going to go back to top white, and it is Turkin playing in the washroom. He has that shield, and we're going to hear those Flores drones now starting to gauge that work on the site, trying to maneuver that utility away from the playmakers, and it still looks like this washroom is now becoming victimized. There it is, removing the shield as we do go. 1 minute 32 on the clock. And this round should tell a story in the next few minutes, as we do only have 1:26 to execute onto this side. But there it is, the C4. Very big one there for Nath as well, as he gets the pick onto Zyko. He can't finish it off before that C4 blows, and now leaving a 4 versus 4 situation to attempt to push onto this site. Time is getting a lot thinner, but now we are going to see all of that attack in a position where they can try and push onto this site. There it is, Turkin be taking out Nathan. There it is from Pillars. Mad King's just going to miss his shots. Going to get another pick there from Turkin. As it is, Gecko going to go down, but a refract coming in from Parker. Now looking across, of course, the stack there, utilizing that long angular sight onto Cigar. As it is, just going to be sat in. Mad King as well now, going to be watching this white stairs. Got to be careful he doesn't overcommit there. We have 2 Toxic Babes on the board, and there it is, 1 Toxic Babe going, and that's, 15 to 25 seconds of time still on the board here. If used correctly, Nomad's pushed into sight though. Going to be pushing around, of course, from that new hatch. And here it is, shotgun in hand. Nomad could push in, but low HP. Toxic Babe deployed. Oh, and he's just going to get taken there as Nomad just maneuvers around. Can we get another pick coming in here? We're holding this one close. There's the pre-fire, and it's Nomad coming off, but there's the refrag as well. And now Parker, 3 seconds left. Doesn't have diffuser, and we're just going to see a bit of a run away from Madkin. Alright, and it's now 1-0 as Alphen do, they clean out that defense to the last 3 seconds. They're going to survive the time limit, and it did look very favorable from the start there. Turkin going to get a very nice opening pick onto Cigar entry, as we do struggle a little bit of time wasted there on, of course, that red stairs drop. We also get a nice C4 from below, which I think is quite a good exchange for the time. And, of course, we are going to see a refrag come off there. But it's going to be a big pick for that Mute who's already really low HP, who's decided to go below and utilize that C4. It's going to be a very big pick there. We're going to now move on to Kitchen then. And it is the Thunderbird coming onto site. Now, it did look like there was a lot less utility for this defense. But now this round, there's going to be those Wamai discs and those Jaeger ADSs coming onto the board as well, which are going to try and hinder this verticality that may be coming in a moment as well from that sledge which has been brought on the board. As well, we do see the Yana coming out to play. That's kind of a substitute for that Thinker, I believe, with those nades, adding a little bit of extra potential. We don't see a Mav at all, because we do now have this Thatcher on the board, so Mav isn't necessarily in use at this moment in time, especially for this bomb site. Some teams do like to run it. It seems like Legacy and AVR have ran that map, but that Thatcher going to be significant to deal with that Cade now. Of course, it won't destroy it, but it will disable it for a certain amount of time, and making sure that they can counteract on getting that wall open when they need it will be significant here. Okay, jumping in to the round. 3 minutes on the clock, and we're starting off here on this attack and going for this kitchen bomb site. Let's take a look and see, have we got this potential? We do have a bar extension and a bakery here from Turkin. Turkin playing in those positions, Zyko going to be making sure he has a Rip Nitro here. Let's see. Will he be rewarded for this? Jammy Burger looks like he's going to rappel up. It does look like the vertical play, if anything. A lot less expansion from that defense. It's going to give the attack a lot more opportunity to actually get a bit more control from the top. The drones are being prepped as well there, as you can see, going to Christmas. Can we get the pick here, though? Let's see. Madkin, it's going to be edging away there. The pre-fire comes onto main. He's going to back off. No real shots exchanged there to the body, and they just know his whereabouts there now in Kochek. 2 minutes on the clock, and it is Zyko who has reinforced museum to small bakery. Flash is coming in now. Mackin gonna get flashed there. Oh, there you go. Cray's gonna just jump in and manage to get the pick there onto Madkin. The drone is gonna go in now as well, and we do get the pings that Zyko is gonna go back up red, but he's around there. They know that. Do we have anyone above? That is the question. We are going to start to see now the factory MPs coming on this backside for this freezer. They know if they want to take on that big bakery, Turkin's going to be there. And Nitro's going up. It's just going to fall flat as it does hit the metal woodwork there up top. And not going to be able to significantly get a pick as he doesn't get away. Now it is Gecko who's going to be pushing in for this mining side as we do push to see if we can get a pick on to Zyko. Oh, there it is. There's the pick. Zyko going to take down Gecko, and now 4 versus 4 on the clock. 1 minute 11 coming into play now. We still have this time for this attack to start maneuvering across this verticality. Turkin actually going to get a big pick down to Parker, as he's now just going to be sitting in on this prep. He knows they're going for that backside, and you can tell that that small bakery isn't going to get pushed because we have Zyko on this red stairs, but they still have to get through. Nate, though, can be taken out. Sector, as he's managed to push into the back of kitchen here. Question is, will he be able to do anything? His team still yet to deal with this small side. Will we be able to get a plant and support that plant? That's the question. Free fire into Turkin. Can we get the pick? We can't. It's unlucky here. Zyko is fully rotating train here. He may be able to get a backstab from the hatch. Let's take a look. Oh, hatch isn't open at all, but we can use the verticality to our advantage. We can. There's a kill. There's a kill. Brilliant. 30 seconds on the clock.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
Zyko going to take some damage. Accelerates out, looking to defuse. They're going to hear that. And here we go. Charges in, 2 seconds left, and just on the last seconds, we're going to see the pick come in. 1-1 now. Unlucky, the rotate was there. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too late. Of course, couldn't rotate that full side and get the proper pick. We did get a verticality pick there and couldn't deny the plant, unfortunately, as that K does die in sight. After, of course, that Nomad does a really nice switch in play and goes through that small bakery to prep. And, of course, Turkin going to go down that backside as well. Misses his Nitro, unfortunately, on that verticality. And we are going to see now going to kitchen once again, bringing the castle this time, as well as the Jaeger, Mozzie, Cade, and Smoke. Looking on this composition, keeping this attack the same as we had done before. It worked quite well. Going to that last wire as well, a 2v1 situation. We are going to see some nice starting picks there from that attack. They made sure. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't work well for Gecko, as he does come from mining. He's going to get taken down. Brilliant pick from the Thunderbird. Thunderbird just in that position. He knew as soon as he pushed off of that long angle, but he is going to get pushed from the top, and he knew about that pinch. Really well done from him. Let's go down to this kitchen side now. Prep, of course, going to be single reinforced there, as well as the Barb going in. Turkin most likely going to be playing behind that big bakery unless he rotates the site. We do have Kapkan now on the board here, as well as sticking that smoke onto here as well. Let's take a look and see how well that smoke works.
10 seconds left.
And here we go, back freezer going to be reinforced as well, putting that Kate on the board.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Alright, the attack will now commence as 3 minutes comes onto the board here. Oh wow, Sector isn't running the shotgun on this site, and you know what, I don't blame him. There's not too much you need to destroy on this site. Personal preference, if anything. Quite a long range site, and Turkin is actually upstairs instead of playing that prep this time, which is going to be quite beneficial if he does try the Nitro Yeet. Oh, lucky for him. It's just not in the right state there. Going to back off now off pillars, as now the Yana gadget will be deployed in order to take on the droning task of Turkin. He's just going to be playing to destroy and disrupt their utility, most likely on this bottom red. That's good to play, you know, he's not going to play too aggro. He's going to make sure that he removes them drones as they come in. Now Jammy Burger is going to be the main player here for that verticality. Default going to go out there too. Gray is going to be droning from this main side, jumping through code check. Flashbangs going on to red side. He's ready. No one's there to swing or help out there. And there it is. Beautiful. Mad King going to go nice and simple. Crazy makes the right decisions there, and Parker also going to come in, and Nafe's going to get picked there too, as the default was going to get opened. Now Sector and Zyko in a 2 versus 5. Zyko going to get picked here. There it is. Parker just knows he's there. He's got to have a drone in that position. And now here we go. Oh, lucky there. Parker just going to make sure he finishes that off, and smoke no more. Alright, 2-1 as we do move in now. Synergy making sure they are picking up these kills on this attack, and they're doing really well. They are pulling everything out there. Early picks as well. You know, I must say, Craze, very nice. Every single time we've had a look at that code check, he's dealt with it perfectly. And he's made sure he gets that kill onto Mad King. Or on that player, pushes him off, creates a chance, and it's going to be such a significant one because that player is there to waste that time, is there to stop that push from pressuring either that big bake site or of course that double door going off the bar, making sure that he has that control there, and as soon as he gets pushed like that, it's going to be a bit of an issue for that defense, and it does fall apart from the outside. Very good as well, opening up that back wall nice and quickly. Capcan not going to be able to rotate down, going to be taken pretty quickly there as well. He thought he had an opportunity to try and get a pick onto the player running onto breach, but they made sure they had that information on the backside. Defense now going to go up to the top floor here, as they did win enough time here, but let's take a look and see, will their defense prove strong enough? As Alphen bringing on this composition of Frost, Malusi, Thunderbird, Jaeger, and Smoke on the board. We're going to see the double shield, followed by those healing pods and Banshees. Alright, those frost traps going to go on the breach as well, as they were before. At the minute, we're just seeing the substitute from that Mozzie, if anything, going into playing that Thunderbird role and that Banshee role. They do a similar thing, of course, with the Banshees. It's just that they are more accessible to destroy, regarding, of course, not being able to throw them. Right, let's take a look. Is going to be playing Cocktail. He has the shotgun on this time. 3 minutes will come onto the board as the attack now going to the roof. They're going to make sure they get these drones in as fast as possible. Parker going to be opening up those hatches. Thatcher offering that utility for breaches, making sure they can get it open. Let's take a look though. Oh my gosh, Jammy Burger gets frightened by his teammate, but let's see, will Madkin hear that? Because that's going to be a shot fired. That's going to give his position away, surely. Oh, on the drone there as well now. They are going to know. As we do see the jump in happen. Zyko, though, going to take out Jammy Burger. Where is Zyko at? Zyko coming up onto this mining room. He's on the double door here. Drone coming in. They now know. Oh, he's going to get picked off as he tries to run away. Gecko looking to take another, but will we see a rotate come in? Right, he's holding up from this museum. He does see Turkin coming in from that white stairs. It's Gecko going to make sure he's got the pick onto Madkin. It's about time. All of this is free, and Nafe trying to deploy a claymore on that hatch. Thatcher going to make sure it's open. EMP going to go down. Salva deployed, and now we are going to start to open up that wall. Now see Turkin playing that wide side. Shots fired through, of course, that mining site. And Train. Drone going up wide here as well. 1 minute and 6 on the clock. Marker checking his angles. Looks like they do have that potential to push in now. The only issue that we do have is this Frost, who's going to be playing on this white side, and we do start to see this exchange coming now. He has a shield. He's backed into the washroom, and those toxic babes going to start to deploy onto site as 42 seconds are now left. Sector has 2 left, and he does have that same angle that he is holding again. Will they preempt it? That's the question. Gonna see that. Oh, and there's the pick from Craze. He's done it again. Oh, unlucky though, the refrag coming in from Turkin. Frost gonna get a double pick there as well. A back-to-back as Turkin also finishes one off too. That white push was just not there. Sorry, that red push to white wasn't there. And Frost gonna make sure he has that wash locked down. I feel like, again, that main below play was big factor there. Dealing with that a lot in that round, gonna consume a lot of time. We are then going to see, of course, that utility isn't being removed in those positions. Wash has still got a shield. That Flores, I feel like it did a good job with removing that utility. And those nades aren't coming in from Yana. They ain't coming into that use that they are there on the board for. Either to play below and remove that player verticality, with that verticality, or to remove that shield. We are going to see the Mav 6 pick into the ace. Of course, that Yana going to be able to deploy that information, which is the main reason why it's on the board over, of course, that thinker. But let's take a look. Dropping now down in to one of my favorite places. Have we lost game sound? Oh, we have. Thanks, Siege. We're going to go into reading anyway. Depending on how long we last, we may see this round, we may not. I do apologize. Siege doesn't like commentators. Doesn't like spectate menu. Alright, 19 seconds on the clock as we do start to see the fireplace being opened up. There we go. Completely open head height as well there. So you know the feet holds do of course give that line of sight, but you can hold a better angle as well with this this head height and chest height angles. A lot of teams prefer to run it that way, and as well they can see if anyone's pushing in from that white, they can hold it perfectly. It's because this is a very top dominant hold. Castle on the board here as well. It's going to make them utilize that sledge for a big amount of utility as well. Alright, jumping in 3 minutes on the clock as we go. Already 2 minutes 30 on the board. Jamie Burger opening up those hatches. He's got a lot more to open up. Is there anyone that's playing in more of an angle that can, of course, benefit up top? No, it does just look like Zyko has that shield when they open it. The repels are actually coming onto this cocktail window. And it does look like Turkin deep in bar. We're going to see the jump in. Oh, it's got to be a pick early there, Turkin. No mercy. No messing. Gecko going to go down. Misdroning or not droning that bar thoroughly enough. Punishment is time. And there we go. Jumping up top. We still have a lot to do with this attack. As we are repelling windows, Parker is going to be making sure he can open that up as best as possible. Naif going to be utilizing that Selma from that cigar place, so he is going to be utilizing a little bit more cover, and we're going to see those Selmas going far now too. Again, that ace is going to be utilizing all of its Selmas to deal with this up top. A lot of teams don't need to utilize as much here, but it is a full castle hold up top with a few shields on the board too. Turkin now playing in the pillars. He's going to try and put a bit of side pressure on. They do overcommit. There's the drop for Hatch. And it's going to be the C4. It won't rip though. Sector going to be playing this verticality. Nearly looks away. If he does so, he's going to get punished here. He's got to be careful. Watching this verticality as he backs up. Got nowhere to really move. He's been secluded on that bomb side, if anything. Ah, Nave going to go down. It's got a Frost Trap just randomly in that cocktail side. Doesn't check the floor. Frost is on the board. And it's going to be beneficial as Turkin does get a pick onto Parker in a 3v5 situation now. As Nave going to be playing on this cocktail balcony. 44 seconds left on the clock. Jamie Burger drops down to pillars. Oh, it could be a pick here onto this Frost. As he does back to train. A little bit of HP lost. He doesn't need to play as aggro as he was. He can sit in this position now. They know they've got to deal with him. It is Sector going to get a pick. And there's a double. He's become a big player this round as he just pushes out of that read-in. And he's got to get a double pick. Incredible Craze. Going to get a refrag there. But now 14 seconds left. Diffuser is dropped on read-in. We're going to see Craze with another one. Pre-fire coming in from Zyko. And Craig's going to be taken down by Sector, who finished off that round with a 3K from just playing off that reading door. Shotgun is on point. 3-2 is now the score, as now Alphen are going to be pulling up that defense pretty well. I feel like their top floor cost a lot of utility time. It did waste a lot of time, if anything. We're going to see as well Yana pushing in down Smallbake. It's going to be a big pick, because now Yana's got no utilities to offer to the team. That Yana's job is essentially utilizing the Yana drone, the Yana hologram, to get that information as best as possible. Those nades can be beneficial, but it's not going to happen. Gets taken off early. Also, man disadvantage coming off in the first 2-minute 30. It needs to be dealt with a little bit better there by that attack. Going up top then, gonna get control of that of the main side that they need from Cigar, but then they're gonna struggle on actually getting that time. They're gonna be struggling to get that bomb. They end up dropping. They don't get too many picks from the verticality, and they go for that pillar side, and somehow we're gonna see that Smoke just pulls out, accelerates out of sight, and gets a double pick. So, very significant round there for the defense. Will we see a 3-3 split come or a 4-2? It is now. Are we going to freeze? We've not froze yet. I don't know. It may be us, because we are probably going to disconnect. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Siege doesn't like us. We've got no game sound, so. Yeah, I may have to leave, so we'll take a look in a second. Just reps. Yup. One moment, guys. The reps just gonna. R6 is such a great game when it works. Especially on Xbox. Brilliant. Alright. I'm just let the reps know what's happening, and then we will leave without thinking. Alright, we're gonna leave without abandoning. There you go. And the game will crash, so give me a second, guys. Oh, something's happening. I mean, being that Bandit was Castle, we'll go with it was us. All right. I do apologize if we do miss out on this round. It's not the most fun, but we'll take a look. Meanwhile, I will pull up Twitch chat as well, because I like to look at Twitch chat when we have absolutely nothing that we can possibly do. As the reps will just quickly communicate with me. Yep, that's all good. Okay, I'm gonna reset the game. That will pause the stream, and then we will reconnect, because we are not connecting to Siege servers. Are we back? I think we are back. Oh my god. We are back. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, Twitch isn't compatible with the R6 network on Xbox. It's not very good. but always says we cannot stream this game, and then cuts off the stream when you load it up every time. The amount of ranked games that I've been DC'd on the last round. Right, come on. I wanna watch this game. Come on, you guys do too. I now have chat as well, so if anyone has predictions, let me know. I didn't ask at the start, but let me know either way. It's fine. Next week we will have overlays, so when this happens, you'll be put onto an advert. Creating SWAT. Reconnect a match, finally. Alright, as Siege decides to work, we'll jump back into the game momentarily. I do apologise and thank you for your patience. We'll reconnect now as fast as we can. Right, here we go. Let's see what bombshell has been left on Cafe today. Round 6, so we are now on, of course, role swap. So we do come in round 7. Okay. Let's take a look and see. Okay. Just let the reps know. Anytime today, Siege. Would be very nice. Ah, there we go. It's now 4-2. Okay, alright, interesting. Alphen going to be taking then the, of course, split round there as well. So instead of it going, of course, 3-3, it goes 4-2. Brilliant to see. Of course, they're making sure they counteract on that. And now this could be the tables turning. As, of course, we now do see, though, this defense coming into play from Alphen. Right, let's go to Bar and Cocktail then, as Oryx, Thunderbird, Malusi, Bandit and Jaeger do come into play, as we're going to then see the Twitch, Yana, Ace, Thatcher and Nomad, sick picks as well, there as well, from the Thinker into the Thatcher. Alright, we'll actually have a look at the kills as well, because we like to do that. You guys, Craze is 9-4, Parker 6-4, Nath is 4-5, Jammy Burger 1-4, and Gecko 2-5. In is Durkin 11-4, Zyko 4-5, Matkin 1-4, Densey is also 2-5, and Sector is 4-4. Yeah, I mess up on that name. Anyway, jumping in to the top floor. As we do go in, we're going to see the Bandit on the board instead as well. Offering that C4 as well, as those Bandit batteries coming into play as well. Ooh.
5 seconds.
Lucy offering, of course, those Banshees on the board. We did see a similar take as well as we came to top floor last time with the Alphen defense. Similar composition being on the board, but this Oryx, quite a wild composition utilization here, I must say. We'll see if that does benefit this team with, of course, its speedy ability to move around this map. Speedy but loud, so to speak. Alright, as now 3 minutes are on the board, 2 minutes 30 as we do rappel to this roof. Nomad jab has been prepped and is ready. Oh no! Oh, I just saw that break as well. I don't think he thought anything about the break, but it is Turkin going to make sure he gets himself a pick as he does rappel up there. As Gecko now goes down. I think Gecko just decided to repeat that window as he's holding that angle. And it was a good play. Unfortunately, though, he's not going to get rewarded, instead punished for it. Making sure, of course, Turkin now, can we get these Yanas in as well as this Thatcher EMP down. It does make it a lot easier with this Thatcher and this Twitch on the board to make sure we have this info. Gonna be checking Shaiko's spot there too. There we go, Zyko. Oh, and look, he's gonna get refragged. Craze gonna make sure he gets that healing station in as well. It's now gonna be playing back of Cocktail. Parker gonna get a nice C4 up. The Thatcher gone, but coming up close, it's Turkin.
Swapping mags.
2 versus 3 situation. Now pushing on to this white corridor side. Jammy Burger pretty far off stack. Craze now sat on watch. Just watching on this watch. Watching between the bar now. There's 1 minute 10 coming onto the clock. Playing more of the hatch. They know they got an Oryx, but Oryx is on site. We're going to see the Garnet Gadget go. That gives a bit of information here. Watching that wash run in. It's not going to happen. He's going to fully rotate. There's the pick there onto Turkin. And now the Salma's coming in, but it's not going to happen as Sector finishes up Jammy Burger. 5-2 now here as Alphen cleaning up this attack to their favor. Synergy going to be, I don't know, it was quite scattered, their defense. It was quite inviting for this attack. They almost let the attack push into those positions. It may have just come mainly from Turkin being able to get those big entry frags, as he just straight up gets a nice pick there onto their Jaeger, which is going to really compensate for that rotation on that site. You know, as soon as you're going to pick that player on white, you're going to have a bit of an issue, because then you're going to be able to, you know, leave opening on that white side, right? So unfortunately, he's going to go off early. Going to be opening up a little bit more to deal with there. Okay, let's take a look now. It is the Ace, Thatcher, Nomad, Monty on the board there too. And Yana, of course. Turkin sticking it. Monty, okay. I like that. I actually said to AVR's Magic Man the other week, I want to see Monty. He said no. By the way, for those people who watched last week, he replied, he said no. We're not running Monty. But I'm glad we're going to see a Monty in this game.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Let's take a look and see what Mad King has got to offer on this Alphen side. I want to see a complete cannonball down the skylight from Monty. Only in casual, no.
5 seconds left.
Alright, jumping into this game then. 3 minutes on the clock as we start. Here we go. It will be the drone found there on red stairs. Drone economy looking to be 1 and 7 now. 3 drones lost in prep. Still gives a lot to, of course, find information with those Yana gadgets as well. This information will be flying in left, right, and center. But let's see, will we learn from our mistakes? Gecko, will he get pre-fired this time? We'll take a look and see. Shots fired. They now know he's there. Backs off there, off of the white side.
Drone up and running.
Drones coming in up top as well here. Snave going to find one there as well. Drone economy now going down 4-4, but Jammy Burger going to get Zyko off the board. Smart play there from him as he just makes sure to utilize that run out there. Fortunately, he didn't have anyone holding that, so it is going to be inevitable to get a free pick on the run out if you can't watch it yourself. We go. Selma's coming on as well. Looks like Mad King going to be sending it down there too. We do have a Thatcher on the board who's a little bit late to the objective here. He's going to be looking to possibly get that Thatcher EMP through as soon as possible. May just be holding it so Monty doesn't get pushed from 2 angles, however. Oh, there's a nade, Turkin. Big one there, so Monty can advance. Brilliant pick. Now we have that information coming in that on the bottom of piano, it's going to be Parker, though. Going to get a pick there. Not going to be a big play there, but it's Sector coming in to take out Christ. Do we have anybody watching this Monty? Turkin now going to be joining with the Monty. Does have this cigar control. Sight's pretty much free here. Jammy Burger. Okay, there we go. Rotating it back now. So Jammy Burger below. He's looking for that late push round. Gecko going to be saying this cocktail side. As now Parker doubles pushes on this stack. He's actually got the commando on here as well. Monty sat in the wash. Going to try and commit to open that shield up. The free fire coming up. But Sector going to get a double kill there. He's making sure. Oryx coming up on that wide side. They now know that they can push into this site more. On this bar we go. Sector going to get Gecko. And that's big as the flank can now go down from Sector. As now watching this behind. Oh, it's going to be the pick. He knew it was there. Can we finish it? We can. Turkin going to take that just about. It was unlucky. He couldn't get off the plan in time. The call just ended in a gunfight, finishing off that play. Now 6-2. Let's take a look. It is incredible from, of course, Alphen, making sure that they are counteracting on that site being so empty later into that round. Gonna see a nice 3 versus 3 situation as soon as that Monty decides to push through that cigar. We're gonna see of course, that piano player who's just taken off the rappel get taken down. Then we're going to see a little bit more. We're going to see pushing off to that white stairs, creating a bit more space on that site to move around with. And of course, both of them going to be sat on that stack side. One's going to be holding, of course, that bar push in. But then as soon as that pressure comes in from that white side, it's going to be a little bit more limiting as well for that defense. Capcan coming out on the board as Castle is also on the board here. Oryx being stuck this entire game on this defense. Interesting. Now, of course, Turkin 15-5.
Attackers need to
Alright,
locate
it
and
is
defuse
reading
bombs.
again my favorite bomb site on the game, on the board here. Let's take a look and see how we play this one. Sometimes we can play it up top, and sometimes teams do like to just utilize 4 or 5 men on this floor. We'll take a look and see what strat we are going to be running. It's like we are playing a little bit of an expansion here into the train room onto the mining. ADS going to be deployed there too, barbed wire as well.
10 seconds to go.
We have up top. Is there going to be anything significant? Oh, there it is, the castle coming up top, making sure. Hatch going to be dropped.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
This castle is essentially just going to be playing to play up here. He's got that drop off, so he's expecting to drop off. So he's not playing his life supposedly here. Matt King is going to be rappelling as well here as we do go to the roof. Going to be ready for that push as well. Down, of course, onto that red side. Looks like Oryx is actually going to be playing bottom of Shiko to New Hatch. Craze with the C4 prepped. If we get anything from this. Oh, there it is. Throwing going to be taken down. Economy is 2-5 here.
C4 primed.
2 deployed, 3 in the pocket. Nate on white stairs. Matt King destroying utility. The Capcan trap. Zyko going to be getting that gong out, but it is, again, Jammy going to go down. It is the Oryx being removed off the board as Turkin is now going to get his 16th kill of the game, and we're on match point here. Oh, there it is, Psycho as well. Coming in, going to be removing Craze. Hatch is going to be going down here. Nave going to go. Psycho again? Incredible, dropping down to bomb now. And Gecko is going to be sat here on train.
Bomb located by attackers.
They just couldn't deal with that double pressure coming in from both sides. Will he get this final pick? Let's take a look. Ah, there it is. Such an anticlimactic round, but it's unfortunate there for Synergy as Alphen are going to be taking this game on Cafe 7-2. Here's the final scoreboard. Turkin is 17-5 as the MVP. Of course, for Alphen here, Craze 10-7, Falca 8-7, Jammy Burger 4-7, Nave 4-8, Gecko 2-8, Zyko 8-7 there as well as Sector 9-5, Mad King 1-4, and DX is 2-7. Guys, I've been It's TD. Thank you for watching today's TXB game. Alphen winning against Synergy 7-2. Check out, of course, this next week games. We have loads of games this week. We have, I believe, 3 more to play. Legacy played yesterday, if I do remember right. And we have plenty to come. So remember, 7 and 8 o'clock every single night of this week. We do have games. Check the Discord for all the information if you do want to join in and watch, of course, those games. I've been It's TD. Thank you for dropping in. And goodbye, guys.